The case of Blake Lively against Justin Baldoni has been watched with great interest by the public and by the media. It has been treated as a high-profile clash between a powerful actress and a rising director. Every step of the process has been covered with speculation and with analysis. The latest move in the courtroom was the filing of a motion for judgment on the pleadings by Baldoni and by the studio. This motion has been framed as a direct request for dismissal. It has been presented to the judge with a claim that the case cannot proceed under the law as written. The motion for judgment on the pleadings has been viewed as a bold step. It has been filed before the stage of discovery could take place. That means that no depositions have been collected and no documents have been exchanged. The defense has argued that such steps are unnecessary. The pleadings themselves have been described as legally defective. It has been argued that even if every allegation is accepted as true, the claims still fail under the law. The pleadings have been described as insufficient to establish harassment, retaliation, or violation of labor codes. Blake Lively has alleged that harassment took place during the production of the film It Ends With Us. She has alleged that a smear campaign was organized when she resisted certain production choices. She has alleged that her reputation and her career were damaged. The defense has responded by stating that her claims have no legal basis. It has been pointed out that no firing took place and no demotion took place. The defense has argued that negative publicity around the release of the film cannot be treated as retaliation. It has been asserted that such publicity is protected under free speech principles. The defense has also pointed to geography. It has been noted that the events in question were centered in New York and New Jersey. Yet the claims have been filed under California law. The defense has stated that this is a fatal defect. It has been argued that California labor statutes cannot govern actions that took place in another state. It has also been noted that no proper complaint was filed with the labor board. The defense has argued that without such a filing, no retaliation claim can be considered. Observers have said that the motion represents a chance for the judge to end the case immediately. If the motion is granted, the entire suit will be dismissed with prejudice. That would prevent Lively from refiling the claims. Such an outcome has been sought eagerly by the defense. It has been portrayed as the cleanest path forward. Critics of Lively have said that her case has been weak from the start. They have claimed that the lawsuit was filed as a tool of leverage rather than as a legitimate complaint. Supporters of Lively have said that her claims deserve to be heard in full. They have said that dismissal on technical grounds would deny her justice. The motion has highlighted the difference between two legal strategies. A motion for judgment on the pleadings focuses strictly on the words of complaint and the answer. It assumes no additional facts. It asks whether the law allows the claims to proceed even if everything alleged is true. A motion for summary judgment is different. It allows evidence to be introduced. It allows disputed facts to be weighed by the court before trial. By filing early, the defense has aimed to strike at the foundation itself. The pleadings have been portrayed as too flawed to survive. Legal analysts have explained that such a motion is not always granted. Judges may prefer to allow discovery. Judges may prefer to hear more before deciding. Yet it has been said that this motion has been drafted carefully. It has been argued with precision that the law does not cover what has been alleged. If the judge agrees, then the case will be removed from the docket. If the judge disagrees, the case will move forward and discovery will begin. The stakes have been recognized as significant. If the case is dismissed, Baldoni and the studio will be able to move on with reputations partly restored. If the case proceeds, the scrutiny will deepen. Depositions will be taken. Emails and messages will be reviewed. Public attention will be focused again and again on the behind-the-scenes conflict. The careers of both parties will be shaped by the outcome. The case has been compared to other celebrity lawsuits. The public has been reminded of Johnny Depp against Amber Heard. That case was allowed to go to trial. Evidence was presented before the world. The results shaped public opinion for years. Some observers have said that the Lively case could follow a similar path. Others have said that the legal defects are too great. They have predicted that dismissal is likely. It has been said that Lively may have overplayed her hand. She has been accused of using the courts to gain creative control. She has been accused of exaggerating claims of harassment. Critics have argued that no proof has been presented. Supporters have countered that such proof cannot appear until discovery is allowed. They have said that dismissal would prevent evidence from being gathered. They have argued that fairness requires a full trial. In the broader sense, the case has raised questions about power in Hollywood. It has raised questions about who controls films and who shapes narratives. It has raised questions about how women in the industry are treated when they challenge directors or studios. The case has been treated as more than a personal clash. It has been treated as a test of accountability. It has been treated as a mirror of the industry itself. The defense has emphasized that free speech must be protected. Public relations campaigns around a film release have been described as essential. The defense has argued that criticism voiced during promotion cannot be treated as retaliation. To treat such speech as unlawful would be to restrict artistic and commercial expression. It has been argued that the First Amendment protects such statements. The judge will now be tasked with weighing these arguments. The motion has been filed. Responses will be submitted. A hearing may be scheduled. The decision will rest in the hands of court. If the motion is granted, the case will end. If the motion is denied, the case will continue. Either way, the headlines will follow. The audience has been fascinated by the clash of personalities. Blake Lively has been admired for her charisma and talent. Justin Baldoni has been known for his directorial ambition. Their conflict has been seen as symbolic of deeper tensions. Hollywood has been presented as glamorous yet ruthless. Careers can be elevated or destroyed by public battles. Fans have been left wondering what is true and what is performance. In the coming weeks, the legal process will move forward. Documents will be reviewed. Arguments will be considered. The judge will deliberate. The fate of the lawsuit will be determined. The careers of both stars will be affected. The public will continue to watch and to speculate. The production of It Ends With Us has been described as trouble from the beginning. Casting decisions were debated fiercely. The choice of Blake Lively in the leading role was celebrated by many fans, yet criticized by others. Justin Baldoni was placed both in the role of director and actor. This dual responsibility has been said to create tension on set. Power dynamics were shaped in complex ways. Reports have stated that the shooting schedule was rushed. Locations were shifted to reduce costs. Crew members were replaced when delays were faced. It has been said that creative disagreements became heated. Lively has been portrayed as protective of the story and of her performance. Baldoni has been portrayed as focused on production speed and studio demands. Conflict between art and business have been reflected in their disputes. The environment on set has been described by some insiders as stressful. Lively has been said to feel undermined. Notes from the director have been interpreted as criticism rather than guidance. Meetings have been framed as confrontations. Gossip around the project has been reported widely in entertainment press. Headlines have fueled speculation that hostility was present behind the scenes. It has been alleged by Lively that retaliation followed when she resisted certain directions. Negative articles were said to have appeared. Leaks from anonymous sources were said to have damaged her image. Studio allies were said to have joined in the narrative. Such actions have been described by her as coordinated harassment. She has insisted that the smear campaign was not random but systematic. The defense has countered that promotion of the film required shaping a narrative. It has been stated that marketing often involves highlighting one star while criticizing another. It has been claimed that nothing unlawful was done. It has been said that disagreements on set are common. The defense has argued that artistic conflict cannot be equated with harassment. These accounts have left the audience with two competing stories. One story has been told of a powerful actress punished for standing up for her vision. Another story has been told of a director and studio simply exercising creative control. Both stories have been amplified through media channels. The lawsuit has been the battlefield where truth is sought, yet truth has remained elusive. The lawsuit has been placed in the context of other high-profile disputes in Hollywood. Observers have recalled the clash between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. That case was allowed to reach a jury trial. It was televised and scrutinized worldwide. Allegations of abuse were weighed against counterclaims of defamation. Careers were damaged and reputations were reshaped. Legal analysts have noted that the Depp-Heard case was driven by evidence and testimony. In contrast, the Lively Baldoni case may be decided without any testimony at all. The motion for judgment on the pleadings could halt the process before discovery. If that occurs, then the public will never see depositions or cross-examination. This difference has been emphasized as critical. Another comparison has been made to Scarlett Johansson and her lawsuit against Disney. Johansson filed suit claiming that her contract had been violated when Black Widow was released on streaming at the same time as theaters. Disney responded aggressively and attempted to portray her as greedy. Public backlash grew against the studio. The case was later settled. That dispute showed how quickly public relations can turn in Hollywood. The Lively case has been said to resemble Johansson's dispute in that corporate power has been placed against individual talent. There has also been discussion of the Me Too movement. That movement revealed how harassment had been ignored for years. Victims were silenced. Careers were threatened. Some supporters of Lively have placed their claims within that broader movement. They have said that dismissal of her case would send a chilling signal. They have said that accountability would be denied. The defense has rejected that framing. They have said that this lawsuit is not about systemic abuse, but about contract law and labor statutes. By looking at these past cases, the public has been reminded of how fragile careers can be. A single lawsuit can alter the perception of a celebrity. A single court decision can determine whether a reputation is restored or destroyed. The lively Baldoni case has been placed within this pattern. Public reaction has been intense. Fans of Lively have flooded social media with messages of support. Hashtags have been created. Videos have been shared. Memes have been produced. The lawsuit has been debated in forums, podcasts, and blogs. Many voices have said that Lively has shown courage by challenging a director and a studio. Fans of Baldoni have countered with their own defense. They have praised his work as a filmmaker. They have insisted that his intentions have been misunderstood. They have said that his reputation should not be destroyed by what they see as exaggerated claims. They have demanded that due process be respected. Entertainment outlets have covered the story from every angle. Legal experts have been interviewed. Anonymous insiders have been quoted. Every filing has been analyzed. Each side has been portrayed as fighting not only in court, but in the court of public opinion. Cultural analysts have said that the lawsuit reflects deeper issues. Gender dynamics in Hollywood have been raised. The power of studios versus stars has been raised. The role of the press has been questioned. The ability of social media to shape narratives has been highlighted. The lawsuit has been seen not just as a legal dispute, but as a cultural symbol. The decision of the court will carry weight far beyond the two parties. If the motion is granted and dismissal is ordered, then a precedent may be reinforced that technical flaws can end claims before they are heard. If the motion is denied, then a signal will be sent that even powerful studios cannot avoid scrutiny. In either case, Hollywood will be affected. The careers of both stars will also be shaped. If Lively loses, her credibility may suffer. She may be portrayed as someone who misused the legal system. Roles may become harder to secure. If she wins or even survives the motion, she may be viewed as a champion of artistic freedom. She may be celebrated as an actress who fought for principle. For Baldoni, the stakes are also high. If the case is dismissed, he may emerge strengthened. Studios may view him as a survivor of legal challenge. He may be trusted with larger projects. If the case continues, his reputation may be clouded. Even if he prevails, later the shadow of the allegations may linger. In Hollywood, perception often matters more than outcome. In this way, the lawsuit has been transformed into a larger story. It has been transformed into a lesson on law, on fame, and on culture. It has been transformed into a drama played out both in the courtroom and in the public eye. Every headline has added to the script. Every tweet has added to the chorus. Every legal filing has been read as another act in the play.